Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New York Giants. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing, Jones. Out to his left. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going.
Damn, Deuce trying to hurt my guy.
You and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Jones. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones rolling to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
Dang it, Joe.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
What? Boy gave me a pressure kick. They gave me a pressure kick.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes
Pressure
into that
keep,
first
man.
drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
Stop.
What I like about
Pressure
it
kick
is
on
that
the
they
first
didn't overthink
drive.
it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield?
And you know it's the roof off.
Tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Man, they gave me the wrong guy. I'm trying to switch me.
To the air on 3rd.
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again, because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Prescott. This to Jarwin.
Oh, he went back. He went back. He went back. He went back. Oh.
He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
Way to get off the block, Dane. Get off the block, Rook. Get off the block, Rook.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, Let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. They'll roll him out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
My line trash. My line trash.
Job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
My line is trash. We know.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 4. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Oh, good blocking, fellas.
Get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rolling to his right to Barkley on the check down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd down. Hines finding room to the 20, and he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Off play action. Jones. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chauncey Golston able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. Gano's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Power running by Zeke. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Yes, sir.
This one's going to go the wrong
Yes, sir.
way. Losing yardage
Yes, sir.
back at the 42.
Yes, sir.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A give to Elliott.
Good tackle, boy.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the 1st down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the 1st down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a guy who considers himself underrated, has told his detractors to put some respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A 1st down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. It looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
I see you, Saquon. I see you,
Inside the
Saquon.
45. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Let's go, Barney.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Off the play fake. Jump, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. No running room for Zeke on first down, as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half from the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Good tackle.
And nothing doing.
Good tackle,
He's
Bill.
immediately taken
Good
down
tackle,
the
Bill.
line of scrimmage.
This thing, yours ain't. Is it glitching over there?
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Hey.
Yeah, it's almost textbook. Tried to find an open spot.
It's glitching, dude.
Congrats to the defense. No game.
Call fitting your game.
I said it ain't glitching on your side.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, it just did on the in between that play.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Going up top. And he's got it. What a catch on the
Yeah,
sideline.
it's tripping.
A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Ain't on no Wi-Fi, Gabe. I'm plugged in. I don't know what's going on.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's dried up a little
it
bit
was.
Here.
I don't know what's going on.
Adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Nah, I'm saying it. Hopefully, I'm finna see if it clear.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Here's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. So that'll back him up 5. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
And I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a play fake here on first down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
From the 40 now on second down. Jones, he'll check this down to Hines. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off play action. Jones steps away.
Boy,
Down, but not
go out of bounds, bro.
10 to the 7.
Go out of bounds, cut it out. I'm running out of bounds. They just make my nigga turn back in. Cut it out, man.
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Jones eluding the, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Chauncey Golston able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start on the ground with Elliott, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
Good cut. Good cut.
And
Good cut.
Stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, it's Hines. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tracy Walker in on the tackle. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
Yeah, this defense as a whole has really been flying to the football all game long. They have not allowed too much of anything. And here's another example. A great play there to get in and disrupt it before it could get going.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley.
Okay, Saquon.
Looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down.
That has been rough. It has been rough.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Barkley will try to punch it in, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
No big plays, fellas. No big plays, fellas. No big plays.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
To throw, Prescott. He's got Elliott.
Good tackle, Dean. Good tackle, Rook. Good tackle, Rook.
Across the 30
Good
to the
tackle, Rook.
31.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Come on, Rook.
The Cowboys
Come on,
going to
Rook.
use their 2nd timeout now, as he'll get
Come
a
on,
chance
Rook.
to talk it over after picking up the
Come
first
on,
down.
Rook.
Another carry tonight for the
Good
Workhorse Elliott.
Good
And
tackle,
this
Maxie.
time they were waiting for him as
Let's
he'll be
go.
knocked down before he can get back to the line of
Let's
scrimmage.
go.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Dak. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are in the field?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. And with just inside the 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. A first down carry by Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Blanche. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to Elliott again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And Zerline's kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push into sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in overtime in a 3-point ball game. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and it flipped over here.
Anyway, get it out of there. Get it out of there. Get it out of there.
If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jones. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Jones.
Throw the ball away.
Gets there this time for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Jones. That's caught by Penning. So the completion good for 7 there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw is Jones.
You threw a bullshit ball right there.
Intercepted. That'll seal it. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Cowboys are going to win this football game here in overtime. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every
Bullshit ball with
time
names on.
matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones.